pardon me. Sorry, I'm just adjusting some settings here. Had to update some drivers that I haven't known about at the time. Can you guys hear me nice and clear? Sorry, I'm just adjusting some settings here. Okay, let's begin. Let's see. So I'm gonna do a new. That might be a little loud. First time streaming, so I'm new to this. You have to bear with me a little bit. Let's start with hard mode. Skip tutorial. Yeah, I'm trying to adjust it so. Let's see. Is that better? Have kind of a loud keyboard. I'm also kind of a quiet talker, so my mic settings tend to be a little high. Okay. So let's see what our color looks like. We do have some Blackstone crystals to upgrade with, which is nice. Yeah, it's definitely the binary. Okay, so we have 2 tech priests to start out with. And let's see. Just a little bit. So I've only gone to about 20-25% completion before. So I'm still kind of new to it, but from what I remember, the healing abilities are very, very good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to begin with the engine seer on all of them, and then I'm going to make one of them a Dominus, and after that, I'll probably do some kind of mix of melee, maybe a full engine seer. Though I don't think these abilities are going to do that great in this chain here. I do think it's good to have a mix, because the first time I think I played through, I went straight down the Dominus path, and I had a really powerful guy who could pretty much one-shot everything, but all my other enemies were rather weak, and anytime he got locked up in combat, he just couldn't do anything. He could potentially knock people back with his Mechanicus rights, but it wasn't working that well, so I realized I'd rather have at least some melee capabilities, so I'll probably get at least one Secutar or something of that nature, just to balance it out. But to begin with, I'm going to go with this guy here. Upgrade him. We do 179. Can't change it. Okay. How's the audio of this looking? That's gonna be my guy there. Let's see. I want to give him. Can't do it yet. Okay. So upgrade him again. Okay. So I give him some physical armor, give him some health, some energy armor, or some more health. I think I'm gonna go with this just because it seems like the most beneficial. So I'm gonna upgrade. And that gets me going into the next tree there. And what I want to do is I want to just basically get this right here, the auto repair, because I found that to be just incredibly powerful on my second playthrough. Well, my second time playing this game, I didn't play it all the way through. And then I'll probably keep this guy as the Dominus. So let's see, can I max? No, it still has no more points. So let's go back to the covert. So we have this other guy here. I'll do the same thing on him. I'll probably start down this path and then switch over probably to Secutor on him. So who wants to have a Magos named after them? If you guys want to have a Magos named after you, let me know. And I'll name him after one of our viewers. I still coming through okay? Because I think it might be a little bit quiet on my end. Okay, how about that? Is that a little better in terms of game audio to my audio? Excellent. Well, let's name this guy something. Perfect. Thank you very much for all the input. Here, I'll name this guy after you for that. So you got one Magus there. This guy, I'll give him the axe there, because like I mentioned, I want at least one melee threat. I don't have enough to upgrade him. So let's go to missions. From what I understand in the missions, as you do them, you get a certain, like if you go with Scavolia, you get more Xenorites, and if you go with this guy, I forgot his name at the time, you get more of like the Puritan view of things. So I'm actually going to go with Scavolia first to kind of encourage that Xenorite activation. If that is true, it could be completely made up, so that's all I've really heard about it. Plus, she gives you a little bit of shooting weapons, some nice things there. So let's begin the first mission. And these guys are free. Oh, do we have well, no mechanicals available, so good enough. So what are we doing here? We're surveying some alien artifacts. Sounds good. Okay, this guy doesn't like us already. And, okay. Do as you want. So you guys, what do you guys think of the new Catafron rules? Have you seen the previews for them? Personally, I think that the torsion cannon looks way more interesting than it did before, because now it can actually be very heavy hitting. It's almost like a las cannon from what I hear, and the hydraulic claw isn't any laughing matter either now. It's not really the full new rules, just by the way. It's actually just like the insert that comes with the box. So what happens is it's pretty much the same as it was before, though from the looks of it, the Cataphren Breachers now have a 2+ armor save, and the Destroyers have a 3+ armor save, which is a really nice upgrade. And then the Torsion Cannon's still pretty much the same, but it actually has a D3+3 damage from what I remember. And that seems to make it a lot more of a smoother output. However, I still think that the arc rifle is probably going to be a little bit better. One other thing to mention is that the Destroyers did gain an extra melee attack, which is nice. Oh, there we go. So, what the hell happened here? Okay, so let's see, given the reports of the tomb. Okay, Kefra. Identification execution. Okay. Okay, so this is where Kefra's basically saying that she's really into, like, keeping the Skitarii alive. Okay, so let's see. For the beginning, I think it'll probably be best if we don't take too much time exploring, simply because of how the enemies increase in power. So it'll probably make most sense to take the quickest route in, which would either be 1, 2, 3, 4 steps in, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. So we're going to go through this route, and if I remember correctly, these do something, you get some kind of sigil. Okay. So let's see. I've never been a big fan of Cataphren guy, so I haven't looked them at. Yeah, I mean, I used to not like Cataphrons as much. I've gotten into them a lot more, and I think they're just a lot of fun to play. I like that kind of tankiness of them, and I like their different weapon options, but I can definitely see why some people don't like them. They're just kind of a very elite army choice. Okay, so Scavolio wants us to acquire. If we destroy it, then the priest will be happy. Since we're kind of doing the Xenrite playthrough, we're going to try to acquire the Necron. I'm guessing he's probably going to do something sketchy because it's Necron. So what does extrapolate do? Take target sensory readings of the Necron as it phases out. The Necron may not be deactivated, ensure it's destroyed, or extract, grab the Necron, transport it back to the Cestus Metallicon. So we can either extract or extrapolate. I think the safer choice is probably extrapolate because well, you know what? Let's try to extract. I feel like this is the trap. I feel like this is the better choice, but let's see what happens. So let's see. Been clear without the risk of tech priests. Oh. We actually managed to get something out of that. That was good for us. So we got some more Blackstone that we can spend on upgrades. Okay, so we got a glyph here. That's actually the one thing I also like about the Engine Seer build is that you get to get the cleanse ability, because I remember the scarabs could poison you. Again, I've only seen maybe like the first like 10, 20, well, I've gone to 20% of the wake up meter. I don't know what that necessarily entails, but that's pretty much the knowledge I'm drawing on. So this is the control panel doors. Let's go with this one. Oh, okay, so that's the good one. We have to remember that the one that looks kind of like a battle axe is the one that we want to pick. When we go down here, let's see, okay, so we've been detected. That means something happens. Okay. So the chamber head is lined with glowing green cylinders, each pulsing with power. The air is thick and greasy with the arcs of static electricity leap from cohort exterminatus as they approach. This chamber is almost certainly extremely dangerous, but is the only way forward. So we can study it, we can slow and steady, or we can shut it down. Let's see. I think we'll move through the chamber slow and steady, just to be safe. Okay. They gained a little initiative and everything else. That was pretty decent. So now this should be the final battle. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, we got 2 Necron warriors. Thank you for that information. So who is this guy? Who's this row guy? I don't think I've really ever like looked into his backstory. Like I know some of their backstories, but him I don't know. Let's give Oli there. She's happy. She's got her what's it called? Xenorites to potentially capture and study. Or so. He's the ship's quartermaster. Okay, that makes sense. Because the other one looks like the medic. Scaevolia, the priest guy, and Faustius there is the 3 guys in the front. And let's see, self-repair, reanimator, instantly kill Escatari if they're okay. So, let's see what we have. Well, I want to set this guy up here. So which one is this? Actually, this guy goes here. This guy goes here. Or is that backwards? Because I want to get this guy in melee, this guy wants to shoot. So this guy will probably go around, take aim at the Necrons. Him, I'm going to try to wrap around this way to get the command point there. Can I do this before? No, I can't do this before. Okay. Oh, wait a minute, there's a Blackstone console. Okay. I didn't see the console down here. So, well, let's grab the command point over here. This guy's got double pistols, so let's send him... What's Arcanical 2? Restore 5 HP? Okay, so not very useful right now. Let's see, I can shoot. Okay. And then I can shoot again. Yeah, you know what? I'll use the command point. I want the Blackstone. I want to get my guys upgraded as soon as possible. And then I'll move them back. Yeah. There's no command ports there, nothing. Okay. Nope. So he's done. So I want to go here to get the point, because that'll let me, and then I want to go here, and then I'll grab this so I can use my axe. Okay, that gives me a couple command points. I don't want to use either of them to get up too close. In fact, he's probably exposed more than I would like to, but that's fine at the end of the day. Okay, so new battle round. I definitely want at least one of these guys deployed. I don't really want two, so I just want one. Let's go here. Take a whack at the Necron. Okay. You can just hang out. This guy can move up here. And then I can double fire at the Necron Warrior. Shot one. Because I don't think I have a clear line of sight on this guy. So his turn's done. That guy's gonna give me some command points. Move this guy here. And then I want to move him in the range of the second Necron. Because once I do that... Actually... I bet I can move there. I bet I can get some command points there. There we go. And then I still have range to move. I'll move there. I'll attack there. Okay. Grab the command point. He's fine. I get an attack of opportunity. He's down, so that means I clear the mission. We're on the first mission, Xenos Hive. So we just cleared the first mission for Scavolia. So we've gotten through the first part. We're basically at the start. Upon destruction, Necron construct vanishes, leaving no sample to be collected. Pick grabs of the damage for the Necron weapons. At least the information could be useful. Thoroughly search the chamber, or move on and abandon it. I'll just take some pick grabs. Here the D&D and 40k terms are leaking in. Sorry, I'm not familiar with that. What's up with that one? Oh yeah, you did claim first Blood Wolves. Nice, I got some Mechadendrites. These are always good. So this is really, really good with the Dominus, because this does not count as a melee weapon. And the other thing is, it can potentially knock someone back. So what happens is, if you knock them back, you can then shoot at them, so it keeps you from being locked in combat. This is exactly what I want in my Dominus. good. We had a increase in knowledge, and we've had a positive mission. So we're heretics. That's what we are this game. We're all heretics. Okay, so we've gotten some Blackstone. We have to pay our tech priests. We don't lose any for the constructs, obviously. We gained 24 there. We got some samples. We got some new weapons. This weapon's actually pretty good, though. Does it take No, this one does not take command points to use. This isn't bad either, as just an extra augment if you have the space. Here you're saying command points and opportunity attacks instead of the technical names in the game. Just thought it's funny and don't. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Yeah, I played a little. What's it called? I played a little Dungeon Dragons in the past. I haven't really ever played it that much, but it was fun when I played it. I mean, I like the whole like idea of like figuring out the puzzles and things like that. So let's go upgrade this guy because we're almost at the point that I want, which is this here. And now that I can pick up this ability, he's going to be incredibly resilient to pretty much anything. So we've gotten that. I should be able to equip that. Okay. 1 to 2 pistols. Well, what's the difference here? 1 to 2 energy damage. And it changed the targets. Well, let's give him some guns. There we go. Let's see how that works out for us. Okay, so let's go upgrade the second guy. So, let's start. Like I said, I'm going to go the first 3 abilities, and then we're going to probably vote on what he's going to be on the next abilities. Or, let's see, there we go. Actually, I'd just rather have more melee attacks, to be honest. No, I can't equip that. And I can't equip that. Okay, so I'm out of... Well... You know what? I'm just going to give him another pistol. Nope. Okay, so that way he at least has some firepower, because last time he kind of didn't do too much. So let's see. So, what do we have? No missions on these guys. We have this guy's mission. That's actually not bad. What is this? Single target melee attacks, opportunity attacks, deals 2 to 4 physical damage. Sometimes I kind of want to do this guy's missions, but what is this? Ooh, increased cognition size. That's nice, but that's kind of scary. There's a Necron Destroyer. You know what? Let's try it. Do I have any canicles? I do have a canicle. The next physical attack will deal 3 physical damage. Ooh, that would be very good. Minimal gains, mounting casualty, so Kefra's having a bit of a hard time. Yeah, that's nice. We also help out Kefra. See, there we go. Everything's kind of coming together. Oh, she's happy. You will be rushing the destroyer. And now you have that nice canicle to, what's it called? Deal an extra 3 damage, which can be very helpful. I think the very first time I played this, I kind of tried to rush the destroyer and didn't realize you still had to kill all the enemies. So I pretty much just kind of, tunnel vision into the destroyer got him down, and then proceeded to just get obliterated by like all the mounting forces around me. So that was something to learn. Okay, so where are we here? Mirror hell with the Skitarii units of the tomb. They're highly mobile and heavily armed weapons platforms to take them into dangerous extreme. Okay. There we go. Ah, so see, Kefra's not on our side. She thinks we're heretics. Cohort is ready to advance, yep. Okay. So, we have to go here. So then it's here, 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 and here. Or it's here, 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 and here. It doesn't seem to really matter because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So either way, we have to go through this here, and we have to go through one of these. I don't really think there's any benefit to going up here, especially this early on, because we're just trying to get our guys kind of upgraded. Pardon me. So we got a glyph. From my memory, this is the good one. The one that looks kind of like a battle axe. Here's the blade, here's the handle, here's the head of the axe, so let's go with that. Cool, did nothing. So we go down here, and I think we go here and here, just to be safe. See what happens. Okay, so she wants us to study language. Now let's see what we have here. This chamber is bathed in the constant data flow transmitted by the tomb's own awakening protocols. Transmissions must be of Necron origin. So, let's see. Relay the transmission to Cesius Metallicin for translation. Attempt to decode the transmission locally with the cohort's internal cognitors, or dismiss. Let's see. Let's delegate. Oh, that didn't work out well for us. Okay, so it looks like the ship didn't like it. Rapidly quarantine the affected machines. Okay, so we basically just infected our ship. That's good. Good start there. Direct requests bring me, and direct requests. Okay, so what do we bring her? The cohort finds a sarcophagus containing a Necron destroyer that seems inert. It may have malfunctioned and failed to respond to the tomb's awakening protocols. Well, I guess we're here to get an actual destroyer. So we're going to tag it for the Skitarii to pick up, because we don't really want to start messing with it and have it explode. We definitely don't want to trash it, because we're the Xenorite playthrough this time, and we're trying to get some alien technology. So let's tag it. They'll probably be the least hazardous to our health, and the most beneficial. Ooh, nice. We got 2 command points out of that. What are these? Oh, cognition points. Okay. Come on, command points would have been such a better name, because it works with like what we do in game with the stratagems. We spend command points and everything like that. Instead, they're cognition points. Ugh. Okay, so once again, same thing. Do I dare click on this one? I think I'm going to click on this one just to find out what it does, because I know this one heals. That's what it seems to do the last 2 times. I have no idea what this thing does, this kind of solar staff orbit thing. Probably something bad. Yep, okay, so that damages 2, the other one heals 2. So basically we don't want to click the weird solar staff. Command points is a better name, it's just the Ryza name for them, so it's not heresy. Okay, that sounds reasonable. I think Ryza might actually be a really cool Forge World in the future. Oh, the other thing is, did anyone see the other leak that potentially happened, that Deimos might be a new Forge World that's playable within the 40k system? I wonder if they're actually going to take out the Metallica system, just because of how much Metallica has within their book from the Warzone Caradon rules, and then they'll use that as a supplement. Pardon me. And what's it called? And they'll use that as a supplement and introduce something like Deimos as a Forge world instead. Okay, so here we have our Necron Destroyer. Okay. So let's read what this guy has to say. Yeah, sometimes that's funny things to say. One converge from the standard form, but one must always retain their humanity, or be lost to the Man of Iron and their ways. Okay, so that's interesting. Do they know who the Men of Iron are? I think they didn't, from what I remember. I do not mean to diverge from the discussion, but what are these Men of Iron, or are these Iron Men? Oh, okay. So they know of them, but they don't know anything about them. That's interesting. They just kind of use it as a boogeyman. I finished my old Marine collection and have turned away since all my first Marines might go back from over 2k points to Legends points, and I'm still collecting Drakari, and I'm just starting up. That's a pretty big collection. The new Drakari boxes look incredibly impressive. And just starting up. Okay, so you're just starting up AdMech, and I thought you were just starting up the game, and I was like, wow, that's a hell of a start if you're a new player. I have a ranged squad. I don't want to get to the combat patrol. The combat patrol looks okay. I'm honestly not that impressed by the AdMech combat patrol. I'm not that impressed by the Death Guard combat patrol. The Drakari combat patrol is incredibly good compared to the other two, both in value and what you get for it. Though the AdMech one isn't bad either. It's just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just like a little spoiled because the AdMech start collectings were so good. So let's see. I don't think I want to set up any of the servitors just yet. I think I just want to kind of get my tech priest into position. This might spawn a guy. This might spawn. This might spawn. So we might have up to 4 extra warriors. Well, that's a little sketchy. Nah, I played since I was small because I started in 4th edition. I wasn't even 10. I think I started around the same time, to be honest. I think I was probably around the same age as you. I was probably a little older, maybe. Though I do remember the Eye of Terror campaigns and having a whole big like event where the store I used to play at built a whole Gate of Cadia and everything else. That's actually something really interesting I found a while back was an article by some newspaper that was local about the game store from like 2013 or something. So that'll be something interesting that I might do something with. Yeah, and definitely, it's very hard to match the start collecting box for the Skitari. So let's see, NeoCal says working on a Trader Sororitas army right now, and your videos have been really useful. Oh, thank you. I'm happy to be of help. So let's see. That's one Necron warrior spawned. Destroyer's moving in. Okay, so who's this guy? This guy is... This is my melee guy. So I want him on the front line. I think that means it's a Scarab spawn. But I'll leave him there for now. Let's see, where's my... I'll move him here. And then I'll grab a scan of this. Actually, that was a mistake. I should have grabbed these 2 back ones. So I grabbed this one here, and unfortunately what that ends up doing is it makes it harder for me to pick one up naturally. If I grab this one back here, it's much harder for me to walk to. So these are the 2 that I should focus on with my servo skulls, while these back ones are the ones I should be getting on foot. However, it's not a big deal because I'm at 4 cognition points, command points, whatever it is. So I'll be okay there.
And next turn I can actually get into combat range and start whacking away at this guy. Actually, ooh, I can actually get a couple guys in. That's unfair. Well, okay, he paid for himself, soaked some damage. So let's I'm gonna delay this guy's turn. The reason is I want to get in range. I'm gonna delay his turn as well because I want to get shots off with this guy first, and then run the other guys into combat. That makes the most sense. Let's just zap away. Because I feel like if you're in combat, especially with a gun like this here, it's much harder to, but he moved away pretty far. Okay, so maybe it was okay to leave this up. Jeez. Okay, so let me move this guy here. I'll move him here. Oh, let's see what... Ooh, it's nice start. 4th edition was 5th edition, really my first actual edition. I've been glad the Drakari ever since. Given I almost actually started the... Sorry, yeah. I almost started the Drakari as my first army because it was one of the armies nobody played where I was at. And I ended up starting Necrons first. Those were my first models. But I never really took them far, and then I played Chaos for, Jesus Christ, that's 17 health points on that. Yeah, I never actually played much further than that, than just Chaos. And then when I came back, I started AdMech because they weren't even out back then, from what I remember. And NeoCal is one of my Tech Priest builds right now. Right now, both of them are going down the Engine Seer path, mostly because I want to get that +1 health every turn. We're playing on hard mode, so... And yes, they are called Cognition points. I just call them command points. But, yeah, like, my builds right now are just both Engine Seer, so what I do is I go down to the part of the Engine Seer tech tree where you get the 1 health a turn. And what the 1 health a turn allows me to be way more tankier and just kind of keep my guys up. Once that happens, I can switch into different builds. So I'll get to the point where I'm healing every single turn on all of my priests, and then I'll go into like a Dominus or like a Secutar, and we're gonna kind of like figure out which ones we're gonna do. My guy's gonna be a Dominus, but we can figure out different builds for different tech priests. So let's see how much damage I did there. Okay, 4 damage isn't bad. Plus this means if the Destroyer tries to... that's annoying. So now I'm out of range with this guy. Maybe I shouldn't have delayed, I don't know. Yep. And that's the other thing is about going into Engine Seer build, is these guys have poisonous. So... What are those? Yeah, so if my guys get poisoned, they can at least cleanse themselves too. I'm with you, NeoCal. I never actually finished the game myself. I played it to about 25% or so at the most. So I know the first couple missions, but after that it's all a surprise to me. So that's the only reason I kind of know what I'm doing, is because of those like 2 times where I played it to like 10-20%. The first time I built a Dominus, it didn't work out at all because I just rushed it. Like I could one-shot everything in range, but anytime I got locked in melee, it was just game over. So then I realized, okay, well, let me build a little more melee and let me build a little more survivability, because once I had the survivability, it was so much easier to kind of accomplish what I needed to accomplish. The other thing is I've found that the cognition point costs get really intense as you start gaining further into it, so any abilities that kind of reduce that or anything like that. Plus the Servo Skull ability to do damage is very powerful. So let's see, proximity encryption. Okay. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to throw up some servitors right in this guy's path. Not enough cognition points. Okay. Well. Yeah, there we go. These attacks of opportunity are super good against units like this with super amounts of health. That's bad though. I don't like that. Oh, this guy didn't even move away. That's nice of him. So let me grab this one because it's the furthest one away. Yeah, I don't actually have a Heretic installed, so this is just the base game, but maybe we can get some heretical tech on these guys. I don't know what happens later in the game, so maybe. This guy can hang out here. The nice thing is I think... Okay, so you can shoot into melee combat. That's not good. So this is where it kind of becomes sketchy. Like, I definitely have a hard time breaking out of this position. Ooh, okay. So let's see if I can knock back these scarabs. Because if I can knock these back... Ah, perfect. See, this is why. This is why. So I kind of want to shoot the scarabs first. Oh, it did nothing. Oh, and I also have I still have one servitor to deploy. That's good. I would like to get the Blackstone from this console. Yeah, the Heretic weapons look nasty. No, we encourage heresy here. Let's see. So I'm going to shoot these guys, and then I'm going to cleanse my guy. Jeez, they're still alive? That's not good. Well, I think I cleared this mission. I think I just have to make sure to destroy the destroyer. I think if I just move here, I'll be safe. And the reason I'm moving here is because at least I get out of the fire line of this guy. See, this is where it becomes. There we go. Okay. So that's why you like. Okay. So let's see. I want to deploy my last servitor. There's probably going to be a Necron warrior spawning. Okay. So I'm going to deploy my servitor there. And the reason being nothing, so I should deploy it here. There we go. So let's see if I can pummel this guy. Scarab just ran off. Oh, okay, so he can repair himself. That's good to know. Out of range. Well, I bet I can destroy the Scarab. I think I just want to focus on the Necron Warrior here. And I think I want to... I just want to get rid of the Scarabs there, because they can heal. Okay, so that means my next shot with this guy will kill him. And then I want to move here and just pummel this guy with my axe. Or Wolf wants to pummel this guy with his axe. So he's still up. Gain a cognition point. Jeez, these guys are hitting hard. These servitors are not surviving very well. But you can see this is why it's so important to have that like 1 extra health, because all of a sudden it changes. If this guy would have been up to like 2 health there instead of 1, and then the more you can keep your tech priest alive. The other thing is from what I remember, it takes Blackstone from you every time your priests are damaged at the end of the game. So being able to kind of keep them healthy is also another big thing to keeping like your cash reserves essentially nice and full. Ooh. And that's a machine spirit one, so that hits that guy. So Out of range. Okay, so I want to move. And I don't want to move too far, though, because I want to come back and smack this guy with one of my Mechadendrites just to finish him off. I'm going to shoot this guy. Machine Spirit charged. I want to go... I don't want to spend a cognition point. Just move here, I guess. Because that gets me close to the... Let me also move here. Yeah, because then I can go to here to scan. See, this is nice, this repairing. Yeah, it's definitely good for econ. Let's see, so I'm here. Okay. So this guy can't do anything particularly useful, so let's smack that guy. This guy's gonna just die. So let's move him over here. Okay. So, let's find out what's going on with this guy. Oh. That's not good. Well, let's grab a command point. Ignition point. Let's move here. So the nice thing is, I can lock him in combat and just kind of wail on him. Okay. That's pretty good. Thing is, this tech priest might go down, which is bad. Yeah, that's kind of scary. I feel like he's going to go down. 2 damage or less? Nope. Yeah, see, that's what the difference would have been really big. And it would have been a complete different game there if he had that auto repair ability, because he would have just kind of kept healing himself up. But nice thing is, the Scarab and this guy just kind of bunched together, so I can kind of... What's my dream unit for AdMech? I don't know. I'd like more melee units. I'd definitely like more melee units. Like, I'd like some melee. Like, I would like. That's not good. I would have liked to see something. I'd like to see just the Rust Stalkers be better. The Rust Stalkers and the Infiltrators to be a little bit better. I don't think there's anything oh, Sidonian Dragoons too. I'd definitely like Sidonian Dragoons to be better. So let me take a whack at these Scarabs. Oh, they're still alive. Yeah, this is going pretty bad. Yeah, I'd like Sidonian Dragoons to be better. I'd like to see something kind of similar to Sidonian Dragoons. Something big in, like... There we go. Attack of opportunity. Something kind of big and, like, beefy in that sense. Oh, wow, I'm terrible at this game. I have not been using Mechanicus. Yeah. There we go. I don't even know why I used it on him. Oh, I could have done so much more. I do not know. That's gonna hit my Servitor. Yeah, I could have been using Mechanicals. I could have completely swung this game. I have like infinite command points, so I can kind of run around here, grab this, come around. I wonder if it counts as a melee attack for the Mechadendrites. I mean, they don't count as a melee weapon, but yeah, I really messed that up. Wow. Even when I did use Mechanicals, I screwed that up. Let's see. Oh, I did not want that to happen. Okay. I might just be dead here, by the way. That Necron's down, so I need this to be, like, low. That's not good. Yeah, I shot my own servitor there. I thought I would have this Necron down. That was my mess up. That was a really bad game. That was bad play on my part. Personally, I want our Forge models to get rules really badly. Yeah, I'd love to see all the like different Forge world constructs get rules. Yeah, I was playing distract there. That was my bad. I should have been able to beat that mission really easily, and I didn't. I was just being kind of an idiot. Um, I have to ask, why do the AdMech best melee units have more flesh than machine? Also have a Dragoon waiting to see if the new edition takes away the lance and puts guns on it. No, so actually on the box rules that we've seen from the Dragoon that and the Iron Strider, they're actually still keeping the lance. The lance got better, so that's one good thing about it. So they do have the Radium Jezzail. The Jezzail got better as well from what I've saw. It got a little more armor penetration, got a little more strength. So the Jezzail might actually be more playable than the Lance, but the Lance seems to have gone better too. So if the Dragoon gets some special rules and gets maybe a point reduction, I could see him being good, and I would definitely like the Dragoon to be good because I remember when he wasn't. He was a lot of fun. Hmm. Yeah, sorry, War. Sorry, War of the Wolves. You got killed unceremoniously off a couple bad crits, and then I proceeded to play like an idiot and lost the mission when I could have easily won it. Well, at least we can upgrade our cohort a little bit. So let's upgrade this guy. One physical armor, one energy armor, one energy. So I don't get this here. I'm guessing there's probably just items lower down in the tech tree that are better, but it just always seems like you have this one item that's 3 health and 1 energy armor. Then you have this one that's 2 health and 1 energy armor. So isn't this one just always better? I guess you have other options like other trees and stuff, but it just always seems weird that you would ever take any of these other ones early on. Because I feel like once you get lower down in the other trees, you get better options as well. Maybe I should just. Maybe I should equip this. This could have been very good last round. I feel like maybe if I just get rid of the gun. Here, you're a healer now. You're gonna heal people. That's your job. Um, I've been running armatures. So let's see the Wow, chat's going crazy. They don't line up with the flesh this week. It's like giving me more machine. Yeah, that's true. The Electro Priests and the Castellan robots don't seem to fit the look of the rest of the AdMech. That's true. So the Electro Priests actually look kind of weird, and I've seen a lot of cool conversions. I've grown on them a little more after painting a few of them, and I think calling them Electro Priests is a little weird. Maybe if they were like Electro Fanatics or something, it would have made more sense. Though the Castellans are intentionally a little weird looking compared to the rest of the AdMech, because the Castellans are like old technology that they have from the Dark Age that they kind of salvaged. So that's why they look a little bit different than everything else. Though if you do look at the 30K line, the 30K line has way more options in that sense. Yeah, we did do our duty. We did all we could, but we didn't quite get there. Again, that was my fault. I should have beat that mission. I've been running armatures despite how bad they are. Armatures aren't bad. I think it's just armatures are okay. They're just kind of expensive in terms of command points. I think if it was cheaper to take them in terms of command points, they'd be okay. Though then again, they do kind of fit a similar role as a lot of other units. I do really like how armatures look, and I'd love to include them on my army list. I'm hoping we see some ways of including knights within our army that's easier than it is now, because it would be kind of cool to just have like a knight and a couple armatures like we used to. Though again, we'll have to wait and see in the new codex what they do with the Quester Mechanicus. I do think there's some interesting stuff with the Metallica rules that allow some things to happen with the knights. And then I found out you still can't take the knight with the defense cohort, which is sad. But you know, I give up max vehicle killing secondary points every game. Yes, I mean every Admech army is probably going to give up all the vehicle killing points, whether it's through our transports or Iron Striders or. I mean, we have so many vehicles. Enough as vehicles, so the Imperium invented them, and not much as the. Yep. Aesthetically speaking, they look more Fallout than 40K. I guess a little bit. But I do really like how the Castellans look. Okay, so let's see what we have. We don't have any missions from these guys down here. I think we're gonna do one mission for this guy, just because. So the problem is, this mission here is labeled normal, and we're already having some difficulty. Oh shit, that's an anchorite. Also, I don't know if I'm supposed to swear on YouTube. Anyway, that's an anchorite. I didn't even know those were in this game. Or acanthrite. Acanthrites are really cool looking. But I think we're gonna have some difficulty with this one, considering it's a normal mode. I think if we do this one, we get some more blackstone, and if we get the blackstone, we can much more easily kind of upgrade our guy so that we can actually survive these missions. Plus, we get a nice little ability here, which is the axe. And while it's not that much better, I think we just want to do this just to get the blackstone. Did I get? Nope. Plus, I think we get a canonical. I still run the night list. It's gonna ruin my army rules when they make it so you have to run pure admech. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna ruin knights with admech because as I said in the Warzone Caradon rules, the Metallica have the ability to make a House Raven Knight into an admech unit. So I think they're gonna keep the knights as part of the admech, at least the Questor Mechanicus, without making it impossible. Like they're gonna find a way to let you take a knight with the admech and run it in that sense. I don't think they're gonna make it so that you can't run knights with admech, or at least they're gonna find some backdoor for it. I think that's gonna be kind of a mainstay of the admech. I think the biggest problem isn't really any kind of mix. It's more of the fact that you're paying so many command points. And how hard do I think it'll be making a Vanguard into a Scutari Marshal? I think it'd be very easy. I think making a Vanguard into a random Scutari Marshal or any of that form is going to be very easy. Really, all you need is like the Suro Skull. Like you already have the helmet that pretty much looks like it from a distance, and you have the pistol and everything. So it's going to be just like the Deolosis, where pretty much everyone converts their own Deolosis. Because I think they're going to make the Marshal something ridiculous like $35, and no one wants to. I don't know. I just like it's a cool model, but I would never pay $35 for it. I think I'd pay like $15 for a Marshal, at least the USD. I don't know what the conversion is to other currencies or what the pricing structure is in other countries. But yeah, I would definitely keep the Marshall as is and just convert from Vanguard. Yeah, I mean you could probably convert it off. Actually, you might be able to convert a nice Marshall out of an engine seer too. Like I have two engine seers that I don't think I'll ever play. Like it just always seems better to take a Manipulus right now. But again, I don't know what's going to happen with the new codex. So for all I know, they're going to change it. And when they're going to change it, it might make it so that the engine seer is just like way better than it is now. Or maybe the Manipulus is going to be way worse than it is now. But I think the Manipulus is like kind of the best generic HQ choice, to be honest. You get so much from a Manipulus. Manipulus, yeah. So I shall be done. Nope, there's already a tutorial on how to convert it. Yeah, I don't see anyone paying $35 for. Okay, no, no, that's not true. I mean, people pay $35 for the Canis, and if you like the model, there's no shame in paying for it if you really like the model. But for me, whenever I see a model like the Canis or the Marshall, it's just kind of like, you know, um, why don't I just convert it? Because there's so many cool models to buy that it feels weird to pay that much for one model that's so similar to other models. But there's definitely like reasons to buy it if you like it. Yeah, like I said, if you like the way the model looks, like more power to you. Like I just think it should have been like $15 or something. I would have bought it for $15, but we don't know what the price is yet, and we don't know what it might be included with. Maybe they'll make some kind of package. I just think they just need to find a better way to price structure individual models. And again, it has a lot of cool things. I really like the helmet on the Marshall. I think there's a lot of really cool aspects to it. It's just like one of those things where like I don't know, $35 seems like a lot. Hopefully, it's maybe even $25. I could see, but that's kind of high considering. Like you think about like a box of Skitari is $44 or something like that, maybe $50 in the future. Just seems a little weird. They should include them in some kind of box set. That would make it the best. Engine seer body with a Vanguard head. Yeah, that might work. I could see that. I mean, that engine seer body's nice because it's big and bulky. I don't like the Manipulus rules, but I think it's just an amazing. It's just not amazing on my list. So the Manipulus is nice because it's kind of our only melee HQ. Like I know all of our HQs have like the melee abilities, but I think the Manipulus has it has a lot of buffs. It can. The thing is, it's kind of a very generic like all around HQ choice. So and it also with like an Anzions and stuff, it does a lot. I think they're reducing its melee capabilities in the new rules, in the new codex, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. Like, don't get me wrong, the Manipulus doesn't fit into every list. Like, um, I personally like it, but I've seen a lot of lists that just run like a Call and like a Engine Seer or like just Engine Seers or even a Dominus. The Manipulus like seems to be just a little bit out of favor, but I think he should be a little more popular than he is. So let's see, we're gonna go this route because it's one, two, three, four. Yeah, that's the shortest route. Yeah, Games Workshop models are really expensive. It's probably be $45 Canadian. Jeez, that's pricey. I mean, yeah, it's like probably the same when you convert it, maybe a little more, but still, that must feel rough. Okay, the miasma. So we have some Xenos machinery. We have some incense. We can power through. That's probably going to damage our units. We can scour the corruption with flame. Well, since we like Sisters of Battle, we're going to purge with flame. Prayer has power, but I cannot deny fire does too. See, this guy gets it. Ooh, we got 2 command points. Why do I like the Manipulus over the Dominus? Um, I think the Dominus is just kind of expensive. Like, I like the Dominus a lot, but I like the fact that I can. Again, this is the reason I probably like the Manipulus as much as I do is because I play like a lot of Cataphren lists. So for me, getting that extra point of mobility, like 1 inch of mobility off the Manipulus, is so good. Plus, like the Mechadendrites with the Anzion pseudo generator on the Manipulus really lets him like break the Cataphrons out of melee when they're locked into melee, even though they have like the R claws or hydraulic claws. It's just like a good way to keep like the Cataphron safe, keeping them mobile, and giving them a little range once they're on a objective. So like once you park them on an objective, you can buff the range so that you're not using the mobility buff. And I think it's just the Manipulus does so much work. I'm running a call and engines here list. Yeah, call's pretty good. Like I need to buy a call at some point myself. I just never really liked the castle build, but I've seen a lot of cool things done with call that aren't castle builds, so probably should. And you put an uncreated gauntlet on your Cybernetica Deusmith. Um, yeah, I mean it's an item. I don't like the Data Smith personally, so I've never really ran him. So let's see. The servitor is emitting alarm. Ignore the noise. There's more to deal with the problem. Silence the servitor or diagnose and fix the errant parts of the servitor machine. The machine must be protected. I feel like I let it keep making its noise. It might wake something up if I silence it. You know what? I like machines. Okay, nice. See, I'm too attracted to my custom chapter naval and such to ever swallow my pride and get a named character. Um, yeah, I mean, you can always say it's not Call. You can always just say it's a generic character of some kind. Like I get it, they're named characters, but I've seen some cool things with like people who make like Heretic Mechanicus, like the Dark Mechanicum. What they do is they use like Illuminator Caesar, his body, and then they make some really cool conversions, and then it's just whatever Heretic with calls rules. So that's always an option. I know not everyone likes doing that, but that's what I would do because I run a custom chapter as well, so it wouldn't necessarily be calling my army. It would just be some really big tech priest. Yeah, that's a good point too. It could just be call butts. Beware the deviants thine own tools, for the enemy finds his entrance thereby. Jesus, these things. Engage, continue the conversation with the machine. So let's see. Quite unexpectedly, a previously unused Voxcaster unit pops out of the servitor face panel. In a synthesized voice, it attempts to engage the cohort in philosophical discussion. You know what? I like philosophy. I'm gonna engage with this thing and let it tell me all about its beliefs. See, the fact that this guy's angry at me is probably a good sign. Risk exposure to such blasphemy. Ah, never mind. I was wrong. Well, live and learn. It's actually funny because I have an iron strider that I started painting, and I magnetized the last cannon so I can make it a last cannon or an auto cannon. I just haven't gotten a chance to even like paint it at all. So let's see. There's a mobile platform here. There's tombs that spawn here. Tombs that spawn here. What are these? Warriors, warrior, warrior. Okay. So I kind of want to start with one of these on the table. The other three I can keep on reserves to drop on top of the warriors once I get engaged with them. Even although having one is a little awkward, though I have two servo skulls that I'll send and grab command points in various places. So, and I can march up this battlefield. So I have, yeah, it's not ideal having the servitor there, but yeah, that might be a mistake. I don't know. Wait, where are all the command points? Okay, they're back here. Okay, I thought these would be command points, but so let's grab some blackstone. I'm just gonna march this guy straight up. See, this is why servitor might have been a mistake, but maybe I should have just marched into this guy and started whacking away. But jeez, critical right away. They aren't allowed to think. Do you not remember the horrors of Men of Iron? Okay, so Wolf, you just took all the damage in the world. See, I'm playing very poorly. I don't know why I'm playing so poorly, but okay. I march there. That does nothing. That does nothing. Alright, I also have the canticles. I have to remember to use the canticles. Also, I did that really wrong. I should have grabbed this one, because then I could have moved into range here just to lock up that warrior. I'm just doing all kinds of things wrong. So what is this guy? Okay. Let's deploy some servitors. So the awkward part is this. if I can't get Wolf to over here, I'm not going to be able to attack him. But we'll see what we can do there. Think trying to spam Sulfur Hounds and Sterilizers in my build. What other units can I get Flamers on? Destroyers. Cataphron Destroyers can be equipped with a Flamer. Though I think at some point, like, the Flamer weapons kind of run out of, like, utility. So I think once you've kind of gotten your... Ah, beautiful. Hold on. First, Canonical. Restore 5 health points. There we go. So, we got this guy. We'll move over here, get the Cognition point, and attack the warrior. Yeah, I think if you just go with Sulfur Hounds and everything, you should be okay. You know what? Let me use this Canonical as well. Because why not? Ooh. That was a one-shot. And then I can do that. There we go. Yeah, max repair. Good work, Wolf. Took that guy apart. So, I want to move this guy here. The problem is, I actually should have, the problem is I should have not used the guns I used on my guy. Because the thing is like, the arc rifles are nice when you have enemies that are bunched up, but we don't really have that, and I risk kind of hitting my own guys all the time. Do you think 3 units of Zephyrum in a Bloody Rose would be good? Yes. Zephyrum are fantastic. Again, though, there's the new codex coming out, so it might be a little questionable about how good it is, but I definitely think... sorry, I'm drawing a blank here. I definitely think Zephyrum are very good right now. And I think they're going to continue being very good. See, this is what I don't like. I don't like that I can't shoot anything without hitting my own guys. Like, I don't even know if I'm doing damage to this guy. But the reason I also shot there is so I can get here. Like this, hopefully. And then walk over here. Actually, I want to walk over here. And then I can poke this guy to get rid of him. There we go. And then I can walk here and pick up a Cognition point. I'm going to make at least 1 unit just so I can... Yeah. No, I mean, I like Zephyrum. I think Zephyrum are always going to be pretty good. Like, they're fast moving, they're pretty strong melee. They have the Penitent, which is nice. I'm gonna put this guy... You know what? I don't need this guy right now. Just gonna let it be. So... see if I can just take out another Necron Warrior here. Oh yeah. And I'm going to use up some command points because I have plenty, and I'm going to get another one soon. I'm going to walk this guy over, pick up some Blackstone. And I probably... no, the platform's on that side. I'll just walk him back here. There's not much I need here. Just reveal the stats there. Okay. Yeah, I mean, anything with deep strike, good mobility, good melee. Like, there's nothing, like, you know what I mean? It's, Zephyr are just, I think they're always just going to be pretty good. Oh, nice. So let me poke this guy. Continue on to here. Hey, oh, that's really bad. Well, let me walk all the way over here to shoot this warrior. It's gonna be like all my cognition points, but I'll get them all back next turn, so it's all good. It's all good. I just want to start laying damage into this guy. And I do like nothing. See, yeah, I'm gonna swap out these guns once we're done with this. These guns just aren't doing anything. I'm gonna steal the cognition point here. There we go. And he can shoot me. It's a little... Another critical, jeez. I'm getting critted all day here. Our Skystalkers are kind of like that. Yeah, the Skystalkers are okay. The problem is, though, is like I think our Sterilizers are better than our Skystalkers by a lot. You can destroy the consoles after you collect the Blackstone to lower the Tomb Awakening, by the way. Oh, I did not know that. Thank you. I'll start doing that. Huh, yeah, I didn't know that I could destroy the consoles. Good to know, though. It actually makes it a lot easier if I can destroy the consoles to like lower the timer. So let's see. I'm gonna go here. Don't really need the points for anything anymore. Besides the attacks, which is kind of awkward. So, yeah, I can't even attack the console because I don't have any cognition points. Well, I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna smack this guy, and then I'm pretty much gonna kill my own servitor. Oh, that's good. Fire on this guy? No, because he's blocked. So if I move here, there might have been reason to delay the turn. Well, let's see if I can knock him back. If I can knock him back. There we go. Kind of defeats the purpose, but... Jeez, this guy's just tanking everything. Yeah, Drakari bits would probably look really good on Electro Priest. Where do I put the Flamers in my Sisters list, by the way, assuming I'm taking 3 squads of multi-melta Retributors? You kind of don't. Like, honestly, right now, like, the Flamers and Sisters aren't particularly great. Though, I will say, one interesting thing I saw some people do is they started, taking a mix of Inferno Pistols and Hand Flamers on Seraphims. And it's been pretty interesting. Is there any chance I can reach all the way down here? Huh. I might be able to reach this guy. Oh, but I can't because this, I already did something, so screw it. Okay. No, that didn't work out. Yeah, so like hand flamers are actually pretty good. There we go. That should clear the mission. Alright. Yeah, hand flamers and like inferno pistols, I've seen them do like a mix, like one of each, and I don't know how effective that is, but honestly, sisters have so much firepower that most of the time they're not really hard up for flamers. Alternatively, Papa Judas there has a point. The flavor of the flamers is really nice. Like one thing I want from the new Sisters Codex is to make some of the orders a little more valuable, because like right now Bloody Rose is really good. Order of the Mar Lady and Valorous Heart are okay. Like Valorous Heart is pretty good too. Like don't get me wrong. Like I think it's pretty much Valorous Heart and Bloody Rose are the top two, with Bloody Rose edging them out a little bit. And then like Order of the Mar Lady simply because of Junith. And I think they really need to find a way to make the other orders good, and I think there's a lot of potential because like Ebon Chalice has a lot of cool stuff. You know, Sacred Rose has a lot of cool stuff. Argent Shroud is actually pretty cool in theory, but I think it just lacks certain things that like other orders have. If they kind of find a way of making it a little more interesting, that'd be good too. Yeah, Bloody Rose is just good overall. Like Bloody Rose offers so much for what the sisters like. Everything the sisters want to do, Bloody Rose does. It's not that Bloody Rose in itself is broken. It's just that it does like it's optimized in such a way that everything it's doing, the sisters want to be doing to begin with. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things where it's like hard to take anything else. Like Valor's Heart is like the second you know, second most optimal like build, but it doesn't give you quite the output. Hmm. The weak in mind will seek the understanding of the Xenos. The strong in mind will destroy them and bless their ignorance. See, I don't like this guy. I'd much rather learn the Xenos than destroy them, but what can you do? Oh yeah, I think both the new codexes for like Admech and Sisters just look great. Like I think just from what I've seen of the Sisters Codex, there's so much cool stuff coming. I don't know like if they're just gonna make it all elites and make Sisters just the elite army and just like take your Vanguard detachments and have fun with it. But I definitely think the new Sister stuff looks really cool, except for the I forgot what the model's called, but the one with like the two-handed weapon with the really static pose. I think that one just looks goofy as hell. But like the ones with the shield and the pike are really cool looking. I definitely want to see like the pike version, and I want to field those because I just like pikes. And then in addition to that, we have the walking suit, which I really hope is a troop. The tank is okay. I don't think there's much room for the tank. Though we'll have to see because maybe they can find a way to make the tank interesting. There's always room to find like ways to make tanks fun, But what else? The flag bearer. I don't really know what she's gonna do. It seems like another elite character, but that's fine. Maybe maybe they'll do something like they did with the Death Guard with the Folded Variants or whatever they're called, or Virons, where you can take a bunch of them together and it only counts as one unit really. So we're gonna upgrade this guy. See, now he's gonna be very tanky. There we go. And, well, what does this do? 3 to 5 physical damage. Triggers an opportunity attack, single melee attack. Destroys 1 energy armor and 1 physical armor. 2 to 4 damage. So what's the difference? Okay, this doesn't cost any cognition. That's what the difference is. Okay. I don't think it goes on this guy. I think this guy is... I think Wolves over here is good with his power axe. I think the Omniscient axe is probably better on a unit that... Well... Nah, I like having a unit with the Cognition Axe. Or sorry, the Power Axe. But, can we give him a weapon? We can. That's nice. Now we're full on points. So we gave him a pistol. Go to cohort. I meant to take these off. I don't like these. These are just not doing anything. They're more of a hindrance than anything. Let's see. So I can't upgrade either of them. I'm just shy of a few Blackstone. What is the first Dominus? +4 range to range weapons. This is also very good, this ability here. So I think this is going to be what I'm going to do. So let's go do some more missions. You can get a ranger. Still an easy mission. Versus a normal mission. What do we get here? I kind of like that. That seems like a nice weapon. 1 cognition point cost to use though, which is a little awkward. See, the problem is because we failed the destroyer mission, this cognition cost becomes way heavier. So I'll leave it up to you guys. Do we want to do the Videx mission or do we want to do the Scavolia mission? Let me know which one you think we'll be doing. Just type it out in chat. I don't know why you would need the Inferno Pistols. Inferno Pistols are just really good, especially with Deadly Descent. Like, if you Deadly Descent down, you get a volley off of Inferno Pistols. It's basically just shooting Meltaguns. 4 Meltagun shots at whatever is in range. Pillage and burn the village then. New Codex should be cool. Blade Guard Sisters is super sick. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'd hope they're a little more than Blade Guard, but, you know, that's something interesting. No way the walking suit is troops. I don't know. I'm calling it as a, what's it called? I'm calling it as a troop now. I'm probably 100% wrong, but I don't care. I want the walking suit to be a troop, like, really badly, so, you know, having all of one troop choice is just kind of a little sad. So I definitely want them to have, like, an elite troop choice. I don't know, maybe the Blade Guard Sisters end up being a troop. Though that wouldn't make sense, because they're Celestian, I think. Legal Productions Press. Press space in the mission hub. Also do Scavolia, she's best. Skitari. Scavolia is good, but we need more Skitari to secure our tech. So we need a third vote. Next person to vote gets to decide if we go with Scavolia or Videx. Trying to figure out how to proxy them. The Walker suit or the Blade Guard Sisters? Blade Guard Sisters should be pretty easy. The walking suit, I don't know how you'll proxy it. Cataphrons. Okay. We have an overwhelming amount of votes for the Skitari. What is this thing? Target troop for its next base attack, gain +1 damage and 25% crit. Oh, that's kind of cool. Again, the cognition cost is a little weird. So, fortunately, we've been outvoted. We can't go with Scavolia. We're going to be going with Videx here to get the Skitari. We finally have a third Canticle. The potential for corruption in the tomb of Argalak continues to vex me, Magos. No. We need more incense, guys. We are derelict in our duties whenever we allow corruption to plague the minds of good men. So we're gonna install prayer boxes in the tomb. Okay, I like this plan. When you desirous to discourse purely, use binary. I like how this guy has no faith in Videx here. Faustinius, he's just like, yeah, okay, it's a plan. Let's pray to the Necrons. Let's bring go door to door, knock on their doors. We're Jehovah's Witnesses now. use the legs for a Dune Crawler to Chaos Walker suit. I can see it. That'd be pretty cool. Ooh. That's heresy. Dune Crawler is too awesome of a model to be anything but a Dune Crawler. Wow, this guy's kind of a jerk. Above bullets, above blades, care for your soul above all. Just like, yeah, you're too emotional. Faustus is always so done with everything. Yeah, this guy just seems like he's not in a great mood whenever anyone talks to him. I mean, granted, imagine being the leader of a ship and you have Videx on one side, always just reading some kind of sermon, and then on your other side you have Scavolia, who's just always trying to commit heresy. Like, what is all this? So, why are there two of these? What's going on? I don't understand. So there's two. Does that mean either one will work, or do I have to go through both of them? I guess I have to do both, right? Because these are like the main objective markers. So if I go here and then here, yeah, I guess I have to go this path. You don't have a nose, yeah. Yeah, I wish, that'd be cool if we could take Dune Crawlers in like squads. I'll definitely take a squad of more. I'll take more than 3 Dune Crawlers. I only own 2, but I'll take 3. Take 4. Take 6. I don't care. I'll make an army of Dune Crawlers. The model just got me into the army, and I love that model in every way possible. The cohort's communication picks up transmission played in binary, adjacent Xenos language that can be interpreted as a distress signal. It is an origin next chamber and transmitted only in very local areas. We can try to answer it. We can listen to it. Enter the chamber and find the source. Let's do that. Reps. That sounds just like the Void Admiral to record the moments replay in his amusement. Oh, worked out for us. Got 2 command points, cognition points. Scavolia, Archmagos. Look at this cool weapon, Faustius. Scavolia, the Necron is still holding that gun. Dispatch it now. Yeah, seems like her pretty much. Okay, we got some Necron symbols here. The chamber contains large slab of metal resembling an altar with the images glowing skull-like Necron faces. So seal off the chamber and find another way around. Nope. Ritually defile the altar. Ransom machine. Nah. Let's just defile it. Well, I didn't have an option to study it. I wanted to study it. She's mad at me now for that, but there was no option. It was either destroy it, avoid it, or cover it in oil, and I chose the oil. Ooh, but I did pick up, what the hell? Yeah. I mean, it's a Volkite blaster. Does pretty good damage, but 3 cognition points is a little much. Three cognition points. That's a lot of points. Again, if that goes back to a point of, like, you failed a mission with the extra point to your pool, it changes the game so much. That's the one thing I don't like about Mechanicus as a game. Like, I wish they would balance out the cognition point usage a little more, give you a little more access to resources. What does Scavolia have to say? disease parasitic life form represents from red flesh. Should I continue? She has no idea. There Faustius is again, done with everything. Yeah, it's enough of whatever you're going on about. I believe we are not the ones to diagnose Necron health, but instead be their executioners. So I'm guessing it's a flayed one behind whatever this thing is, and the camera angle just sucks. Oh, look at that. It's an anchorite. Acanthorite. Whatever the hell the thing's called. So can you get Castellan robots in this game? Because he just mentioned them. I know you can get, like, the alphas, you can get the different, like, you can get, like, Vanguard, you can get Rangers, you can get the alphas of both, and neither of the alphas seemed particularly good. You can get Servitors, and I'm guessing you probably, because there's, like, the big pads in the back. Yes, you can. Oh, that's my goal. Pick up some Castellans in this game at some point. Well, there's a tomb here, there's a tomb here. There's... You know, I want the Blackstone, but I don't want them to summon more things. So I kind of just want to rush forward, kill the enemy, because flayed ones go down pretty easily. But if I just go up to this guy and whack him, he'll go down. Well, let's move here. Let me shoot him. Then walk up to him and smack him. He might not go down so easily. Question is, do I just use the Canonical to do 3 extra damage and pretty much assure a kill? Or do I hope for a critical? I think I just... No, I just hit him. Can always finish him off after. Yeah, I think if I... Okay, I think I have an idea. If I move this guy... Well... Let's grab this. See, I'll move here. I think I just smack him twice with the axe and that'll be fine. Let's see what's going on in this guy. Oh. Okay, so that's where I probably want the, Yeah, that did nothing. Well. Hopefully that doesn't knock him back. Good, good. So this guy gets in combat, but I think I'll be okay. I got some acid damage. They're fun. Okay, yeah. So they're gonna get the different warriors here and stuff. So this ended up being a little different than I was hoping for. But let's throw one there. Oh, wait a minute. I can't throw one there because I only have one command point. And I definitely want to use... Ow. That's just rude. The Stratum, aka wife, stepping on the toes when it comes to seeing new tools from the Onusaya. Oh, you know. Let's do this. Let's whack the Acanthorite. Ooh, and the Machine Spirit. Let's go. There we go. Let's cleanse myself. Damn. So the problem is if I move at all, this guy's gonna go ham on me. Kind of walked myself into a corner here. I think I just end. Okay. Okay, that's good. They spread the damage out. Okay. So, I think what I'm going to end up needing to do is I'm going to need to use the Mechanicals in this battle if my guy survives. Problem is... I already missed the deploy phase. I need to kill this thing. This is a little bit of a mess, but I can heal here. Okay. It's nice of the flayed ones to just kind of hang out and yeah, maybe I should have just gone to Blackstone while I was here, but not quite. Acid, so cleanse my own guy. There we go. There we go. So now I pretty much just give the guy an attack of opportunity. Oh, critical. But this allows me to do this. There we go. Getting more. I'm getting more damage out than I'm taking in, so that's something at least. Let's see. Is there... Well, it's kind of a waste, but whatever. I guess I could just move back, because this way it's less likely this guy gets into combat with me, and I'm still in range to like get in next turn. Do I want to do that? I think I place one. And the reason I'm placing him back here is so I can get a firing range there. Wow, that's brave of him. That's very brave of the flayed one. Man, it's kind of working out for him, but... Oh, that's not good. Well, that's very bad. There we go. Yeah, I probably should have moved further back. Now that I think about it, because... Or deployed a guy there. I was a little greedy. Like, I was greedy because I didn't deploy a dude, and I was just kind of hoping to, you know, get away with it, but I didn't. And I ended up getting some flayed ones. Yeah, if I was just a little greedy, I would have been fine. Set up another one. Do we know why the Star Collecting got replaced? No, I have no clue. Well, it's going to cost me 1 command point either way. Guess if I move here, this causes the Necron Warrior. That's basically like getting an attack, because what's going to happen is this Necron Warrior is going to have to move away, and then I get an attack of opportunity, so it's basically like getting an extra attack anyway. So I'm paying 1 command point to get in range, but I'm getting this attack here, which did nothing, and then next turn I get in range anyway and hit the warrior. Am I like really bad also? Did I still have the no, I can't do that because I need to walk up and hit this guy. But not really bad. Did I still have the Mechanical that oh, I could have placed it because this guy gets hit. Well, that's fine. I feel like I still have the Mechanical that gives me the 5 health, which I should have used on my main guy. Yeah, I do. Like I said, I didn't think the like flayed ones would just beeline for him, but they did. Didn't work out. Smack that one. And I have my Servo Skull up, so I can grab this. And the reason I want to do that is probably because I want to heal, or let's move all the way here. Okay. Now I want to move here. I want to get an attack with the axe. I should be able to finish this guy off. If I don't finish him off here, what's going to happen is he's going to move away and it's probably going to finish him off, but we'll see. There we go. For those wondering, I'm definitely not good at this game. I like played it only a little bit, but I'm making a lot of like really goofy play mistakes, which I shouldn't be. Such sweet music is the chatter of binary that has no tongue to lie. Ooh. The first Voxcaster unit is in place. It immediately begins transmitting the complex binary lingua technica. So we can increase the volume, we can turn the volume to maximum, or we can leave the volume the same. I think we'll just leave it the same. I don't have much faith in this guy's plan, to be honest, so I don't think it's going to change much, but this is going to be scary. Hopefully that was the hard room, and this is like the auxiliary room. Let's see what we got for the glyph. This is the good one. The one that looks like an axe. There we go. Healed up a guy. Let's see, a swarm of tiny scarab-like constructs emerge from the apparatus in the wall and begin scurrying all over the Voxcaster, chewing through the casing with their steel mandibles. Clear the way. Retrieve the Voxcaster before it's destroyed. It can be deployed elsewhere. Clear the way of the scarab with cohort's melee weapons. So we can purge with fire, or we can purge with melee weapons, or we can just try to ignore it. I think fire is a good choice, but they are scarabs. Maybe just bashing them. They are bugs. You don't burn the building down to get rid of the bugs. Let's punish with the melee weapons. Okay. Oh. Okay, so that room wasn't even a combat room. There we go. I mean, we lost the tech priest, but we made it through. Protect the shield of the mind, and body will be shielded thereby. By the fire shall the by the flame shall the unclean be made clean. By the fire, the unholy be made holy. Gathalmorians 71:6. Maybe we should have just used fire. I don't know. I feel like fire is bad for technology, though. Yeah. That's the sad thing, is that's a lot of lost Blackstone. But I think I still profit. Okay, I was gonna say, I thought my Blackstone was just 159. I'm like, that literally break even. This might be a good one. I think I might like that more than the other one. Got a couple canicals there. That's pretty good. Huh. That's also very good. Is that just for one turn? Or is that for just the entire, like, game? Like, well, not the game, but like the battle, that's happening. Let's upgrade my guy a little bit. Upgrade the range weapons a little bit. Let's see, does that give him an extra slot? It does. Which is very good, because that means he can do that. So now he can heal a bit. Or actually, nah, melee weapon. It doesn't cause any cognition. That's the good thing. I kind of want to give him a Volkite Blaster, but I feel like the energy cost is so much on this. I mean, it's a ton more damage than the Phosphor Blast pistols, but it's 3 cognition points. Nah. Let's upgrade this guy one more time. So we already have one of these. Ooh. 3 hit points and 3 movement. I've been spending a lot of points on movement. A lot of cognition points, that is. I like that. Plus, bam, look at that. You got the little Dominus skitter legs now. That's a real Dominus. Got a Kefir mission. Let's go with the Kefir mission just because it's easy. These other ones are normal. The Blackstone War is good. We get some Skitari. Ooh, we get a Tech Priest, yes. We're doing the Kefir mission. Subdomina Kefra has requested aid in taking the pressure off the Skitari troops. Collapsing key areas of the Tomb of Ecropus will hinder enemy movement and stop them from overwhelming the Skitari. Verily it is written that the Omnissiah grants his blessing to those who come well equipped with explosives. Aphorisms? 96.9. I agree. So let's do that. I don't think I need any of this Qatari in this mission. I think I just get away with these guys because it's an easy mission. How do you unlock these down here? Is it just missions that give you more unit slots? This is a Kefra stand account. Everyone loves Kefra. Like I said, I like Scavola more, but what can I say? Everyone loves Kefra. I think I've done this mission though before. But the biggest thing is, I think I've done it just because I remember the extra tech priest. That's why the casualty rate of missions under my command are 11.7% below average. It's a pretty good percent. That's an extra 11 people per 10, almost 12 people per 100 units, considering they're probably deploying thousands. Don't need to risk the Skitarii trying to save Skitarii. You never know. I mean, look, if you sacrifice 2 Skitarii to save 1, you're technically saving 1. It's like you've reduced your casualties by 50%. It's nice to see someone in charge who slightly cares about their subordinates in 40k. Well, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's a grimdark universe, but at the same time, I feel like it seems like most of the time, the commanders in 40k do kind of care about like the people underneath them, because I think there's still like the need to like, you know, keep people safe so that you can actually complete missions and stuff. I feel like, you know. Skitarii are only slightly more valuable than servitors. Don't waste too many resources trying to recover them. Ooh. You never know. What if a Skitarii becomes a tech priest? Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you also just think about. I think it's more of a matter of like it. So it's less of a matter of like the generals not caring about their troops, but more about the scope of the battles. Because you have to think that there's probably hundreds of thousands of troops on the battlefield at any time, which probably makes it easier for them to kind of rationalize, sacrificing troops and things like that, versus them having to really worry about it when it's, when you have 20 soldiers under you, it's very easy to care about each one. When you have hundreds of thousands, at some point it just becomes kind of a number. It's like the saying, the death of one is a tragedy, the death of millions is a statistic, or whatever the saying goes. The Skitarii units holding the tomb of Acropus are suffering communication glitches, and one unit has run a cable to their command post to stay in touch. This cable runs across the chamber ahead, and it's obvious it has become severed, potentially cutting the unit off from the rest of the Skitarii forces. Let's go the extra mile. This is a Kefra mission, so we want to be nice to the Skitarii. See, that didn't pay off. The cohort repairs a cable next while searching for the Skitarii unit. They find the Skitarii laying dead on their post, victims of a Necron ambush. Their bodies sheared open by gauss fire. Knowing their efforts were in vain pushes the cohort dangerously close to despair. Well, that didn't work out at all. Hey, Commissar Kane is the hero of the Imperium. I'd be fine being Commissar Kane. He gets the job done. The detonator of the charge appears to be a dud. Some menial must be neglecting to perform the anti-corrosion rites. Let's just replace it. Like, if we have replacement parts, Should be easy. Some tech priests remove all determination from the Skitarii, control them directly, making them little better than servitors. That doesn't mean that it's the only or best way to utilize them. Yeah, that's true. I mean, again, it's one of those things where you have to like wonder what kind of things are going on within the admech. There's probably a whole bunch of like things that we don't know about. I think was it Porter Abba or whoever who had like the Iron Circle where it was a bunch of automatons essentially. So that would be something cool to see, where instead of instead of a demon prince, it's more like multiple units making up one demon prince, where he has like the whole Iron Circle or whatever it is. See, this is where I wish I had those Volkite, not the Volkite blasters, the energy ones, which had multiple targets. But I think I'm fine where I'm positioned now. I don't understand what that was about. Okay. Well, that was nice of that Scarab Swarm to just delete itself. Like, it just kind of ran by, deleted itself off the board. How does that not... I guess you're only allowed one opportunity attack or something? Yeah, it looks that way, jeez. I'm going to delay the turn of this guy, because I want to grab a cognition point. I want to move over here. I want to use my deal 3 damage. And then I want to delete Scarab from the face of the earth. There we go. Good job, Wolf. Then I want to poke this guy. So the real question is... No. Well, I'm going to use this because this battle is going to be over pretty quick. And let's see. So I want to move here. And then I want to move here because I gained the cognition point back. I'm probably going to see some flayed ones, but... Oh, I should have also healed my guy. Whoops, whatever. So... Okay, perfect. Shoot that. Can I reach this guy? I can. Perfect, perfect. So 1 damage. I'm going to go here and I'm going to scan. Pretty much just going to use up all my mechanicals super quick, because there's no reason to hold on to them. Like, this is going to be a pretty straightforward battle. I'm going to see if I can... 1 cognition point to get all the way there. Perfect. Still have my servo skull? I do. So I can do this. And then I can cleanse myself. And then I can smack this guy. There we go. So when this guy tries to move away, he's going to get double attacks of opportunity. And they're the warriors. So I'm going to set up a couple of servitors. Yeah, plenty of cognition. So let's move this one here. Smack him. If your troops think you care, you get to put more of them between you and danger. That's true. At the end of the day, troop morale is very important. The thing with 40k is that it's so massive, anything can be written and be true somewhere, basically. Yeah, very much. I mean, that's the cool thing about writing an entire galaxy. Escularius are like expandable Skitarii. I'm not familiar with them, unfortunately, but I but I don't know if they survived the Horus Heresy and are around in the 41st millennium. Um, yeah, I think they probably are. I mean, everything's probably somewhere in the 41st millennium. Hey, look at that. That Necron just offed himself. This has been a pretty good battle for me, with these Necrons just kind of destroying themselves. Well, let's poke this guy. Let's move here, fire 2 pistol shots at the guy in the back. Ooh, that's a good shot. Well, you know what? I don't mind the attack of opportunity. Yeah, 1 damage. Big deal. Guy's done for that turn. See how good that is? Like that 1 repair, just like on that 1 damage. It's legit doesn't matter if he hits you. Can I shoot this guy from here? I can. Perfect. And I get a cognition point. Just gonna move here. See if I can just kill this Necron warrior here. I think the second this guy moves, though, he's dead. So, whatever. Yeah. So the second he moves, he gets all attacks opportunity. There we go. Easy enough. I guess Cataphrons exist in the same concept. God damn it. Well, that's okay. Not gonna place any servitors. Let's just use these to finish off this crap. What do you say? So let's see. I guess the Cataphrons exist. I thought you were gonna swap out the pistols. I did. So I swapped out the 2 pistols for the 2 Phosphor Blast pistols, because before I had the ones that had like the arc radius, and what would happen was I kept hitting my own guys. So I swapped over to like the very basic ones that you start out with, and they have been pretty good for me. Because now I can just basically go 1. I was going to potentially swap one out for like the Volkite Blaster, but I think it's just too many points. So let's see if I can get away with this. Yeah, like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the arc pistols. It's just, the problem is I just kept hitting my own stuff and it kept making really awkward situations. So I just figured, you know, it'd be better to run something a little simpler. So I kind of want the extra point of damage, but I don't want to knock the guy away. So I'm going to actually hold off on that. Because I'd rather he just kind of hit himself, essentially. Because that might actually finish him off if I get a high-end roll. And I'm like nowhere near dead, so that's easy enough. Like times like this, like I would like the arc pistols, like in that round, because it would have just dealt extra damage. But there's no real reason for me to have them outside of that. And most of the time it just felt like I was getting kind of hurt by them more than anything. Like one round I pretty much lost simply because I decided for whatever reason to use an arc pistol on my own servitors. Well, I thought I would just end the round, and that was like the critical one with the destroyer. And instead of like doing very well and ending the the round very easily with like an extra servitor, I ended up just kind of destroying myself, which sucked. Well, see, if I hadn't pushed the guy, well, if I attacked him and I didn't push him back, he would have been dead. But yeah. It's always annoying when he just keeps popping up more and more, and you have to like kind of run around. But let's do that because I can probably end this guy. Nope. Let's make our way there. Can you get the Archeo revolver in this? I don't know. Hitting people with the cog-tooth axe is the most satisfying thing. Yes, it is. Oh, that axe just has such like a good like sound effect to it and everything. It just sounds like you're dealing a ton of damage. It's like fantastic when you hear it. Well, I get some cognition points here. That's fine. I don't really care about that servitor. I was just kind of hoping to end this warrior, but he did not do his part of the. These two servitors will probably make it to it. Well, you know, there we go. So what I can do, that was also dumb of me. So what I should have done there is I should have hit him with the axe first, because that's a guaranteed kill. And then I should have hit them with the mechadendrites. I shouldn't have done it the way I did it, where it was like one after the other. Because all I'm trying to do is just get in range of, actually, can I just hit this guy from here? Yes, I can. I just want to start blasting away at this dude here. Actually, I want to kill this dude, because I might actually be able to even run the Tech Priest. So the reason is, okay, I think I can run this guy all the way around, because if I just shoot this guy here, this is a bit of a waste, but you'll see what I'm planning in a second. I'm going to run this guy all the way around. I have a Tech Priest here to grab this cognition point. I'm going to grab this one here on the way by using a cognition point. I think I can get all the way around and smack someone with the cog-tooth axe. This is kind of a roundabout way of doing it. Let's see what happens. This guy grab it? Yep, there we go. So I'm going to go here. This guy just ran all the way around just to smack someone with his axe. And he's going to repair himself, because why not? I have all the points in the world. That gives me an attack of opportunity here. Plus, I can even set up a servitor. Like right here. And this is like the final battle, so it doesn't matter if use up all my points. And my servo skulls are back up, so what happens is, you know, I get all the benefit of having like infinite cognition points. Just want to kind of wail away at this guy. Okay. I'm pretty sure it just ended here, pretty much. Because I fire one. Fire two. I don't think I care enough to really walk this guy all the way around. What I do is I just fire this guy. I move him here. And that should be it. Nope, but the second he moves away, he's gonna be dead, so. Necrons reanimate one turn faster. Oh no. Whatever shall I do? Delay. There we go. And that's the round. Easy enough. Mission complete. Correctly, we use the beginning disposable. Go. And they're at full health, so I don't pay any command, or I don't pay any Blackstone for them, which is good. And I got an extra Tech Priest. Ooh. So Litany of Life is, and the Blessing of the Omnisci. So I got 2 abilities that are just better than the ones I have now. 5 moving around is whatever. And I got a whole bunch of availables. So, who wants to have a Magos named after them? Anyone in chat want to have a character named after them? Oh, this is a cool looking one. Look at that 3-eyed dude over there. I'll also be right back in just a moment. So I'm going to mute myself for just a second. And I'm back. Okay, we got a candidate. It'll be Tech Priest Neocal. Or I guess Magos Neocal. So, let's do that. As always, we're going to start with the Engine Seer upgrades. We're all Engine Seers here. Let's see. What weapons do you want, Neocal? Put whatever weapons on you that you want. Yeah, I mean, cleansing is pretty good. You can also decide which path you want to go down. If you want to be an Explorator, Secutor, Tech Auxilium, Lex Mechanica. You're obviously going to get up to this point in the Engine Seer tree, and then it's kind of up to you. You can be a Dominus. Give you some basic weapons, I guess. There you go. It's a nice mix of stuff. And then we'll change around if we want to. Ooh, what's this? Oh, okay, that's like it's like the axe we have now, like the one that costs 1 cognition, but just free. Some blackstone. That's interesting. Reduces your cost of. Oh, but that's hard. Jeez. That's probably a bit advanced. The plasma caliber. It's interesting. Oh. That's probably the next step, because it gives you 1 cognition point there. This is kind of... whatever. This item's pretty nice. The Curatio Mechadendrite, because all of a sudden you can heal up. What does this give us? The macro stubber is always nice. I think we're going to do one more mission and then call it a night. So let's do the Kefir mission, because it's an easy one. We're looking for the Oculus Topographers. We get an alpha out of it, we get some blackstone, we get the cognition point, which is the big thing. And yeah, let's do this one. There's an Anchorite, Necron Warriors, Flayed Ones, and Immortals. These two are pretty easy. This is kind of a nightmare. This is... I don't know. We'll find out. Plus we have 3 tech priests now, so... and some nice cognition abilities. So let's get that. Let's get the big heal. Is there something better than the 3 physical? Well, I can get some physical breaking, gain 3 cognition points. I feel like the cognition points are just better than the extra 3 physical damage. Like, I could just cycle through them, because I can gain 3 and I can gain 4, so I can gain quite a lot of cognition points by bursting them through that. And that lets me really deploy units easily. And then the Machine Spirit. Machine Spirit's not bad. But I feel like these 2 abilities would probably be best. Maybe I should be using some of the special units. Because like I get so many cognition points now just from those abilities from the Canticles. So let's see, we have to go down here. We don't have to go here. And advance immediately. Cool. So, there's nothing up here for us. So I pretty much go 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to go through Necron Ruins. Usually there's nothing too good to gain from them, at least not in my experience. So let's go here, 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 and here. So let's see. The chamber head is covered in dust and debris, which clearly show the track of the Oculus Topographa. It is clear it went this way, and the trail it left, followed by the cohort, reach location quick as possible. With all speed, avoid the trail entirely. or follow the trail but slowly in case the enemy expects a pick. I think caution's good. Oh, what is that? In doing so, they give flanking Necron units the time to catch up. Gaussfire. Okay, so basically, being cautious was the wrong choice. Well, okay, whatever. It's just a servitor. Maybe I can get the health back from the ruin. Maybe I should have gone this way then, because I can get the health rune and heal up the servitor. So let's see. The malfunction service skull drifts around the chamber, trailing sparks. It looks like the accompanied unit escorting the Oculus Topographer. Retrieve, extract the datum chip and leave the skull itself behind. It may become contaminated by Xenos data. Search the chamber before trying to recover the service skull. Recover the service skull and return it to Cassis Recycling. Let's just get the data chip. Wow, okay. Without the need to preserve the skull, one of the cohort jumps on it and tears out the datum chip. This triggers a failsafe device, causing the server skull to explode, wounding the trooper and destroying the data. Oh, that backfired. Again, just a servitor. Let's get a glyph. I know this glyph is good. I have no idea what this glyph does. We want this one because we've damaged some servitors. Okay, so we mitigated the damage to one. New template detected. Tesla weapon techs. So, Elon Musk is behind this immortal. Okay. Okay, so Blackstone console there. That's quite a lot of enemies. Let's move that guy there. That guy there. Actually, I think I just want to go full throttle onto this platform. Get to this side. And do the damage there. I like that plan. I don't know if it's an effective plan, but I like the plan. Watch that platform like leave the second. Okay, so I have time to get onto it. Perfect. Where can I get some command points? Ignition points. Let's get these ones. Can I shoot anything? Everything's out of range. It's interesting though because they're moving this way. And I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be on the other side of the map. Unless it just happens to leave this guy behind. I could have also probably maybe done it a little better where I actually got some shots off on these guys, but I didn't, so no. Let's do that. Start with 3 cognition points, and then we're just gonna go ahead. So they've moved all the way to that position. I'm gonna be on the other side of the map, and I'm gonna start wreaking havoc on the back lines, plus get the Blackstone console. There we go. So I have to delay the turn of him. Because it didn't end well. Because he's trapped. but he gets an attack off. That's fine. Gets an attack off. He served his purpose of, like, annoying the enemy. Let's see. I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna shoot this guy. See what his stats are. So he's got a lot of physical armor. I'm gonna actually just go in combat with him. It's not ideal, but I'm kind of safe on this side. Yeah, not ideal. It's also my kind of weaker tech priest here, but that's okay too. I am getting kind of to the point where it's getting a little sketchy with my command points. Well, hold on. I still have all the abilities, so that's fine. I can do this. Okay, so we know what this guy's stats are. We can move here. Do some damage. So I think this is where I just use this. And can I heal? I can heal. Okay. Interesting. Then I just skip this guy's turn. Again, attack opportunity. Probably does no damage. Okay, does 1 damage. That's well enough. Basically, this guy's going to be doing the work on this guy here. Because this guy has such a high armor. Ooh, that's awkward. But I've effectively shut my opponents out to some extent, which is nice. Though this guy might go down. Oh. No matter what, I need to grab that. Okay. Well, hold on, I didn't get a shoot. Oh, okay, there we go. Did I actually end my turn? Just like not notice it? I don't want to knock the guy back. Yeah, I don't want to knock the guy back. This is awkward. I would have liked to put them back there, but I can also just surround this guy. They probably won't do too much damage to him, but yeah. So, I think I just risked taking the attack opportunity. Huh, he doesn't even do it. I just move back there. And end my turn there. So this is a bit awkward because this guy moves out. Oh, he doesn't move out of the way. He just, continues to be a blockade. Guess I just move this guy forward. Give this guy an opportunity attack. As annoying as it might be. And I just stop. This servitor is super dead, but yeah, he's super dead. I think it's best to shoot there, because the problem is I need to get rid of this guy, and he's not going down to melee weapons particularly easily. And then I can go here and just start smacking away at this guy. There we go. Just basically want to control this bridge. That's not good. That's very not good. See if I can get rid of this guy. Nope. Okay. So I'm not really worried about the flayed ones. However, they're a big enough nuisance at this point. They're kind of blocking the bridge. And the scarabs can potentially heal them. Which definitely isn't a good thing. Why can't I, well, that's not what I want. This guy's poisoned. Can I only cleanse myself? Yeah, well, why can't I cleanse him? Okay, there we go. I don't know why it wasn't letting me do it. See, I'm okay if they're just gonna be poking away at my servitors there. That's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but that's gonna heal them up. Shit. Let's see. I have what, 2 warriors, 3 warriors, and the Acanthite and a Scarab Swarm. That's bad. See if I can get rid of this guy. There we go. So the biggest problem is I'm kind of trapped behind my own stuff now, but I think I can push out. Let's see what this guy's made out of. The problem is the Scarab Swarms here is also, so I guess I can kind of poke some damage at this guy. But I feel like that's all going to be for naught. Okay, I can get 10 hit points back, so I pretty much kind of have to use it on the one of these guys. This is kind of getting gross, because like, I was using this bridge as like my own barrier there, but now it's kind of getting sketchy. See if I can at least like start taking out the flayed ones. Yeah, it's getting very sketchy. So I think I have to heal this guy. Okay. So I'm going to heal him. It's annoying how hard it is to click on that. That's a bad heal. I'm just going to use the heal command points. The AdMech do not use caution. Remember progress before safety. Yeah, it's true. I would have actually been better off if I didn't exercise caution there. I keep knocking the service goals off the Tech Priest model. Anybody have advice on how to deal with its flimsy attachment? Honestly, I haven't had too many issues with it. I really haven't had any problems with it. I think it's just being very careful with it. Like, what I do is actually when I transfer my models, I basically have a bin and I put a metal sheet there and magnetize, and then I put like extra foam if I need to. I've really trapped myself here. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of that, but maybe just like take out the scarabs maybe. Okay, I can take up the scarabs. That's good at least. Let's reveal some stats. Oh, I can also cleanse this guy. There we go. So I can keep getting the poison off. That's at least something. This is bad though. This guy's probably gonna go down. But I think I have enough firepower to get rid of everything else. Maybe. I mean, this guy can do a lot of work. He has so much firepower, but... Oh. Okay. I think I want to delay this guy's turn. No, I don't. What I want to do, I want to do that. I want to see if I can get a command point there. And then I think I just go back and take the opportunity hit on me. Yeah, because hopefully it just doesn't kill him. Okay, wow, that's really close. But it lets me put this guy in the front line, which is, I don't know, might not be the best idea. And just take out this guy. Nope. But you see how much work like cleanse does there? That's why like the engine seer builds are kind of good. I just gotta kind of hope he survives somehow. Yeah, that's one way to survive. That's bad though. That's really bad though. Oh, and they bring out more scarabs. Okay. So I can't... This is getting kind of to be an issue. 0 damage. 0 damage, damn. And I might have just blocked myself out. See if I can get some shots off on this guy. If I can get rid of this Acanthrite, I'll probably be okay, but... This is kind of where I really wish I had the Volkite Blaster. Just because I have so many command points, but like nothing really to do with them. I mean, granted, like, once I... That guy's dead. Once I kind of get rid of the Acanthrite and the other stuff, it might be okay, but it's definitely not looking good. Mostly because those scarabs can really heal things up. Yeah, I think I boxed myself in too much here. Like, I needed to not do that. Because if I had more ability to, like, get to the enemies without them, because they have much more shooting than I do, And I didn't really account for that. Oh. Okay. Well, that's a start. Okay, okay, we got this. We got this. I really wish I had some more ability to heal myself, but... see how far away I can get from these warriors. The other thing is I think I did a mistake. I tried to destroy the unit of scarabs, like the very first round, and it spawned another unit, which didn't do me any good. So I do have to shoot here to get rid of that. Otherwise, I'm just letting him get back up. I could probably move here. Can I shoot the warrior? Nope. I can shoot that warrior, though. Okay, okay. We got this. We got this. Maybe. Hey, there we go. I think I just keep moving back. Just keep scuttling away. Letting the repair things do its thing. I mean, it definitely becomes a problem, but... yeah, that becomes a problem really quickly. Especially since there's two of them. But maybe if I could take out one. If I can take out one, I think the other one might fall. Problem is I'm shooting this one because he doesn't have the shield. Though I have to get in range of him, which is awkward. And there's a scarab swarm. Well, that doesn't do me any good at anything. Well, maybe I can survive. Maybe I can kill this guy. Yeah, there we go. This is my path to victory. It's just slowly picking off these warriors and not getting hit for that much. That's okay. That's not good. That's very bad. Well, a Mechadendrite hit this guy. Just to get rid of him, because otherwise he gets back up. I think I shoot the Scarab Swarm, oddly enough. That, not good. Very not good. That's all kinds of bad. Well, I finish out the Scarab Swarm. See, this is where I really wish I had that, like, heal canonical, or anything besides cognition points. Unfortunately, I don't. But, I don't know. Okay, that's a good hit. How are you going to get out of this one? Painfully. Well, that's good. That's 4 damage. Okay, so I need this to do, like, 2 damage. Nope, he critted me. Well, so I had a chance. I boxed myself in, which was bad. But I had a chance, like, if this guy didn't kill me there, I could potentially kill him, and then just, like, run around the map while I regain health, because I heal 1 health a turn. Unfortunately, that went really poorly for me. But yeah, I kind of boxed myself in. I should have left one. I should have left one priest on the original platform, and just used him to kind of like deploy servitors. But instead, I didn't. I just kind of sent everything on one platform, and then it was working out early on because it was blocking off the flayed ones. However, the problem was that they had a lot more shooting than I did. So anyway, I'm I'm learning. I'm playing it on hard mode, so there's gonna be a little bit. Pardon me. There's gonna be a little bit of a learning curve. I should have also probably had like rangers or something. Like I'm being too conservative with my cognition points because I was looking at it there, right? At the end of the game, I finished with 4 full cognition points. I had 4 cognition points. I had 3 more in the bank, and I kind of probably used some of my abilities, some mechanicals, a little bit poorly. Like that's really good. That would have been good that game, but yeah, I could have probably won that still. Like it's a little sad that I got critted at the end like twice, but it is what it is. Like let's see. Anyway, let's upgrade Neocal to get the healing a turn. That's another thing that would have been nice that game. But yeah, I think I could have survived that. Yeah, I mean it definitely was a lot closer than it looked at the beginning. Like at the beginning there it looked pretty bad. And then at the end, like I almost had it, which was pretty impressive. Um, Again, like as I learn the game a little better and I get a little better at it, like it's probably going to be a little easier. Though, let's. I like having more healers. I like having healers. Healers are good. There's so many things. Like again, maybe just sticking with the phosphor blast pistols isn't right anymore. Maybe I need like a macro stubber or something to do a little more damage because these are starting to kind of fall off. It's nice that I gain like the information about what the ability is that they have. However, like in that game, this would have been the arc pistol would have been good simply because I have so many tech priests. So maybe I don't know. It's a good question because I did a lot of work there just because this guy has so much health. Anyway, this stream's been going on for a little bit. It's about 3 hours of streaming already. Jesus. So I'm gonna call it a night, but we're definitely gonna do this again because I've had a lot of fun and this was just a fun experience as a whole. So I'm gonna kind of cut it off here and then we'll resume. Maybe tomorrow, but tomorrow I'm probably gonna. Well, no, tomorrow I'm gonna release another video in the Starting Necron series and we'll probably do a stream maybe like Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday or something like that. One of those days. I just got to figure out which day I'm the most free because this has definitely been a lot of fun and I think I want to do it again. It made the game a lot more interesting because before I've always had the issue where I kind of got bored of it, but having some people to chat with while playing it and kind of going through it and talking about different things, that was really exciting. Or it added to experience, let's say it that way. And your Adeptus Mechanicus, every wound is an opportunity for getting closer to the omnicide through mechanical perfection. I definitely agree. But yeah, I'll post tomorrow. I'll post a new video. It might be kind of late in the day by the time it gets posted because I just haven't really worked on it that much. So I'm going to be doing all the recording and editing tomorrow, and then I'll probably also post a community post saying when the next stream will be because it was a lot of fun and it seemed like you guys enjoyed it. You guys stuck around. We got some characters' names and things like that. We'll just continue with this save. Let me save the game. Save 1. So we'll pick up from here and let's actually see what my old saves are. Yeah, you can see my old saves are, well, these are auto saves. Yeah, you can see like I think 22% is the furthest I've got in the game. I guess it was a 30% clear, but I don't remember what I did this in. Oh, this is the first one I played where I did the intro and everything else, and I completely messed that one up. But Anyway, thank you for tuning in. See you guys next time. It was a lot of fun, and we'll do it again. Have a good one.